It all starts on a humid summer morning inside a cramped, run-down apartment. The kind where the walls are thin and the fan makes more noise than it cools. This is where our protagonist, Minjun, lives. Judging by the still-glowing PC screen and empty snack wrappers, it's safe to say he spent the night immersed in video games. Deep asleep and drooling on his pillow, he's jolted awake by the shrill screech of his alarm clock. Like most of us, he groans, blindly smacks his phone, and shuts it off. Groggy and half-conscious, Minjun drags himself out of bed. In the kitchen, there's a note stuck to the fridge, his mom's handwriting. She's already gone to work and left him to fend for himself. He throws on his school uniform, still rumpled from yesterday, and steps out into the dull, gray light of his neighborhood. Outside, the streets are worn and lifeless. As he walks, Minjun's eyes drift toward the towering luxury apartment complex across the road, a gleaming symbol of everything he doesn't have. Teenagers his age live there in comfort while he shuffles through cracked sidewalks and leaking ceilings. But staring won't change anything. So he sighs and continues toward Sanjin High. Unfortunately, school isn't much of a sanctuary. If anything, it's worse. The usual suspects are there, the school bullies. They corner Minjun in the hallway, just for the fun of it. The ringleader is Park Song-bin, 18, cocky, and cruel. While Song-bin hurls insults and cheap shots, Minjun ends up on the floor again, swallowing his pride along with the pain. But then a voice cuts through the noise, silencing the commotion. A girl stands behind Song-bin, flanked by her usual entourage. It's Yana, also 18, from the same class. She isn't defending Minjun out of kindness. She thinks he's pathetic too, but she can't stand Song-bin dragging the school's image through the mud with his antics. Song-bin immediately flips the script, pretending he's just joking around, treating Minjun like a harmless class mascot. But Yana isn't buying it. She scolds Song-bin for being a walking embarrassment and suggests he take his drama outside school grounds. Song-bin smirks and points out the irony. Yana probably hates Minjun more than anyone. Yana doesn't deny it. Sure, she finds him unpleasant and useless, but she's never laid a hand on him. Not like Song-bin. That's where she draws the line. As it turns out, the three of them go way back to middle school. Back then, Minjun had the misfortune and misplaced courage to confess his feelings to Yana. Her reaction was cold, brutal even. She told him straight up he smelled, he was annoying, and she didn't want to walk near him again. That moment burned into Minjun's memory like a scar. And yet, his feelings never faded. Even after all the ridicule, he always sat next to her in class, like some hopeless, self-aware side character in his own life. He endured her words, her looks, her complete rejection. Meanwhile, Yana was living a dream life, daughter of a hospital director and a powerful executive. Her social media is a curated gallery of luxury and perfection. Everyone at school adores her. Smart, pretty, and set to study abroad in the US next year. But under all that, she has one personal rule. She can't stand weak, poor guys. Like Minjun. After class, Minjun hangs out with his two only friends, Suho, skinny and reserved, and Bone Jr., chubby and obsessed with anime. They're harmless, goofy, and in different classes, but they're the only people Minjun feels vaguely human around. On his way home, he crosses paths with Song-bin and his crew again. This time, they ask him to help buy cigarettes from a store, since they're underage. It's clearly just another way to humiliate him. But Minjun is done. He ignores them and walks away. That defiance earns him a savage beating. Song-bin and his goons drag him into an abandoned construction site, slam him to the ground, and smash his head with a brick. Over and over, as the blood pools and the pain blurs into numbness, Minjun whispers that he's had enough. That maybe dying would be easier. For some reason, that makes Song-bin even angrier. Before leaving, he threatens Minjun. If he ever tries to die and mentions their names, they'll kill his mom. By the time Minjun stumbles home, bruised and broken, the sun is beginning to rise. The only thought in his head is how badly he wants the world to end. And since it won't, he decides to end it himself. His plan? Climb to the top of that luxurious high-rise he's always stared at, and jump. But fate throws one last twist. At the building's entrance, he runs into Yana. She scolds him for being there, accusing him of planning a robbery or loitering. When she sees his injuries, she insults him again for being so weak, for never fighting back, for always playing the victim. She rants, but he says nothing. Eventually, he turns and walks away. Back home, Minjun lies in bed, listening to the hum of his old PC. The words Yana threw at him replay in his mind. And for the first time, he doesn't feel hurt. He feels numb. She was right. He's tired of being a joke. Tired of being beaten, ignored, forgotten. That night, he logs into his favorite FPS game and plays like a man possessed, wiping out waves of digital enemies with brutal precision. His friends log off. Minjun stays. Tomorrow, everything will change.